Dear children, today we are going to deal with our next chapter, that is chapter 26, coordinate geometry, whose main objective is to study the algebraic meaning of geometrical figures and the geometrical meaning of algebraic expressions. So, in the present session, let us revise some of the topics which we learnt in our previous classes. So, coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry is a branch of mathematics in which a two numbers, pair of two numbers called coordinates is used to represent the position of a point with respect to two mutually perpendicular number lines called coordinate axes. Then dependent and independent variables. So in a linear equation, suppose I'll take one equation, that is y is equal to 3x minus 4. So y is equal to 3x minus 4 is a linear equation where y is totally depend on the x value. Here x and y are the variables. X and y are called variables, but here this is a one linear equation, that is y is equal to 3x minus 4. So y is totally depend on x value here. If you find out the value of x, then we'll get the value of y. So y is a dependent variable here. Y is a dependent variable where x is a independent variable. So if I take one more equation, that is x is equal to 7y plus 9. X equal to 7y plus 9. So here x is dependent. X is dependent variable where y is independent variable. Y is independent variable. So yeah, as you all know how to draw the graphical figure, that is, we'll see ordered pair here. Ordered pair. Suppose this is 5, 7, then 6, 8. So here 5 and 6 are x variables. 5 and 6 are x variables. Then 7 and 8 are y variables. Where in 5, 7, so 5 and 6 are the first component. And 7 and 8 are the second component. For example, x4 is equal to minus 7y. These two are the ordered pairs. So we have to find out the value of y here, x and y. So I can write x is equal to minus 7 because these two are the first components. So these two are the first components and these two are the second components. So y is equal to minus 7. So x is equal to minus 7 where y is equal to 4. So I'll take one more example. So x minus 3, 6 is a one pair, then 4, then x plus y is another pair. So here we have to find out, so x The first components you have to write them. So x minus 3 is equal to 4. So x minus 3 is equal to 4 is the first component, and x plus y is equal to 6. So x plus y is equal to 6 is the second component. So x minus 3 is equal to 4. So therefore x is equal to 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So therefore x is equal to 7 here. Whereas x plus y is equal to 6. X plus y is equal to 6. But we know the value of x here. So put this x value in this equation. That is 7 plus y is equal to 6. Therefore y is equal to 6 minus 7 is equal to minus 1. So y is equal to minus 1. So these are the ordered ways. Next we'll study Cartesian plane or coordinate. Cartesian plane, or you can say it as a coordinate. So I'll draw one figure here, horizontal and vertical. So as you all know, so this horizontal is called as x-axis, x and x dash. Okay. Then this vertical line is called y-axis, that is y and y dash. Well, so in a Cartesian planes, it consists of two mutually perpendicular number lines. So these are the number lines. We start with the origin, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and so on. So here also 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. So Cartesian plane or a coordinate, it consists of two mutually perpendicular lines intersecting each other at their zeros. That is, 0 is common for both x-axis and y-axis. So this is called a origin here. So coordinates points. So quadrants. So there are 4 quadrants here. So this is a first quadrant. This is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. So for first quadrant, it consists both positive, x and y both are positive here. So here positive and positive. Got it? And second, first you always have to write first x-axis, that is here this is consist of negative, then positive, that is second quadrant. Third quadrant, both are negative here, so negative and negative, minus and minus. In fourth quadrant, x-axis is positive, y-axis is negative. So these are the 4 quadrants of coordinate geometry. That is first quadrant is plus and plus, that is positive and positive. Second one is a minus and plus. Third one is minus and minus, because both axes are negative here. So fourth quadrant is positive and negative. So we can write it as x, y. So this is minus x, y. This is minus x, minus y. This is x and minus y. Where here x is called abscissa. X is called abscissa, where y is called ordinate. X is called abscissa, where x is called abscissa, y is called ordinate. y is called ordinate. So O.0, this is the origin. This is common for both x and y axis. So these are the sign conventions, that is plus and plus for first quadrant, minus and plus for second quadrant, then minus and minus for third quadrant, and plus and minus for fourth quadrant. These are the sign conventions. So let us see some examples for plotting the points. Plotting of points. Plotting of points. Suppose if A is equal to, A has a points 4, 2, then B minus 5, 3, C minus 4, minus 5, and D is a 5 and minus 2. So you have to plot all these 4 A, B, C, D on the coordinate plane. So start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is my x-axis. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. This is x dash. This is O. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is y axis. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus. So this is y dash. Y dash. So first one is A, 4 and 2. So here both are positive. Both are positive. So this is a first quadrant. So we have to plot 4 and 2 here in this. So 4 is a x and 2 is a y. That is abscissa and ordinate. These two are the x and y quadrants. That is 4 is here. Then 2 is here. So this is nothing but A, 4, 2. This is a first quadrant. This is a first quadrant. Then B is a minus 5, 3. So minus 5 and 3. Which quadrant? This is second quadrant. That is minus 5 and 3. So I'll go with this axis. That is this second quadrant. Minus 5 lies here. This is minus 5. And B, y value is here 3. So this is B minus 5 and 3. Then C is a minus 4, minus 5. So this is a third quadrant. Minus and minus is a third quadrant. That is minus 4. Minus 4 is a x-axis. Then minus 5 is a y-axis. So it lies in between this one. So this is C minus 4 minus 5. Then D is a 5 and minus 2, which is fourth quadrant. That is 5 x-axis. Then minus 2 is a y-axis. So minus 2 is here. Then 5 is here. So this is D, 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2. So when you join, it is like this way. Hope you all understood. Please try to solve the exercise. So this is homework for you all. Try to solve the exercise 26A. Thank you, students.